gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. You hear 'em howling.
What's up, folks? How you doing? It's Moji, the King of the North. I'm previewing the season finale, Game of Thrones wins a winner. Oh my god. First clip we got here, we got Cersei in a black gown, the funeral garb, looking like a boss. She looks like she's about to go take care of business. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what she's gonna do. Her and Qyburn talk. That wildfire is coming out. She's not gonna let them hang her. I mean, man, this is what we've all been waiting for. Season finale, Cersei going crazy, and I hope it plays the part. And next scene after that, we got Margaery doing her thing, getting cleaned up herself. This is gonna be serious, folks. King's Landing ain't a joke. Next up, we got Tommen getting his crown put on the fake Baratheon. Oh man, did he setting his mother to die? We believe so. This looks extraordinary. We've never seen a situation like this. If he sentenced his mother to die, are all the Baratheon Lannister secrets going to be put on the table, folks? I don't know. But it looks obvious. It looks like something's going to happen here with Tommen getting all the information from the High Sparrows. If the High Sparrows know that Tommen isn't a real Baratheon, that may make them lose their power as well. If the court of King's Landing finds out that Tommen's a bastard, that means all the legitimacy and the power the High Sparrows have is gone. So who benefits? Oh man, here goes Loras Tyrell. Looks like he's about to get his ass dug in by the High Sparrows. It looks like the High Sparrows about to dig deep, boys. This doesn't look good. He's been tortured. He's been ravaged. This does not look like a pretty ending for Loras Tyrell. As we witnessed though, Margaery Tyrell's been had tricks up her sleeve. She's been knowing what to do. She's got an interest of a little brother at heart. She knows what Loras is. He's been tortured, he's been hurt, and she's not gonna leave him be. She's not gonna leave him be, folks. There's gonna be something with Margaery Tyrell taking care of the High Sparrow, folks. I count it. This is one of my favorite clips out of the preview. We've got a White Raven, folks. White Raven. This is not the Falcon from the Vale. This is not Sweet Robin's Falcon. Believe you me, this is the Raven from the Citadel. If you remember season 2, when Tyrion was handed the king, him, Cersei, Pycelle, at the small council meeting, they got a Raven from the Citadel telling them that the long winter was approaching, that the long summer was done. And this is amazing. I cannot wait to see the way this plays out. You can see Winterfell in the background. You can see that Raven is swooping fast, folks. I hope Sansa's the one that reads it, showing us that Sansa is the queen of the castle now. And this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we got a sweet, tender moment between Jon and Sansa. What were they talking about? Is this part of the process to heal themselves after the big battle? Are they talking about what they're going to do next? Is Jon going to stay at Winterfell? I don't know, but it seems like he's got to stay. He seems like he's got to be the first sword of Winterfell. Something mysterious, something hero-like. We need Jon in the castle. We need him around. She might be telling him that LittleFinger offered her hand in marriage and she's upset about it, and he's telling her to chill out. So this is important, folks. And here we at the Riverlands. We're at the Twins. Look at the sunset. Look at the sereneness of this. Something's happening, folks. Something's not right. We got the Crimsons in the house. We got the Lannister Reds. Oh man, something ain't right. You got Frey's Lannisters having a wedding of some sort of party. You got Jaime smirking. He's got that look in his eyes, that killer tiger in his eyes, folks. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right. And I think Arya's in the building. I said that Arya would take off Frey's new wife's face and slit his throat. Something's in this scene that just doesn't feel right. Jaime's not there just to celebrate with the Freys. Yes, they're allies, but he might be finishing off his oath to Catelyn. I don't know, but it just seems right. I've seen that look in Jaime's eyes before, and it's a tiger look. I've been trying to dissect this and look for clues of Brotherhood without banners here, but it's just not there. But it just seems right, folks. It seems like the Hound and Dondarrion might step up in here. It seems like Arya would come up in the building and slit some throats. It seems like Jaime would turn on the Freys, so let's hope it does. Next up, we got the scene that we were shown in the trailers before the season started. Baelish and Sansa parlaying outside Winterfell in the God's Wood. Doesn't this seem right? After a big battle, Battle of the Bastards, Sansa in the God's Wood talking to the old gods, doing what she used to do in the books, going to the God's Wood to confer with her history, her ancestry. You got Baelish here, probably asking for a reward. What is that reward gonna be? I don't know, but it just marriage seems right. It seems like the pact will be made. Something's going on with the Vale and Winterfell. Baelish does owe Sansa. He owes her. She saved him and lied for him in the Vale, folks, when he threw Liza out the moon door. She lied for him in front of Bronze Yon and the other court of the Vale. And this might be payback. Sansa might not have to give him nothing. So let's hope that it goes like this. And that's that. And here we got the big scene with Davos in Winterfell, probably talking to Jon about Mel, showing him the baby stag, the stag that Shireen had before she was burned, before she was murdered. I don't know what evidence he's going to be able to have because he wasn't there. Davos was sent to Castle Black by Stannis because Stannis knew that Davos would disapprove. He wouldn't allow Shireen to get burned, so I don't know what he's going to be able to tell Jon. Jon's going to be in a bad situation. Jon got brought back to life by Mel. What's Jon gonna do? He's not gonna kill her. He might throw her in the dungeons for a little bit, but that's not gonna happen. This is the second time Davos has tried to get Mel killed by the man that he's following. First to Stannis, and now to Jon. This is gonna be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see the way this plays out. Oh my God, drama at Winterfell. Here we got Mel looking sad as well to go with the clip before. I mean, this is just amazing. I mean, what is she sad about? Is she really trying to get sympathy from Jon? Is Jon gonna swing the sword? The man who passes the sentence must do it. So goodness gracious, we've got something amazing going down at Winterfell. The Ravens coming, the White Raven from the Citadel. We've got this to answer to. Shireen's death will be avenged, ladies and gentlemen. I predict it. Death of that little girl is not going unanswered, folks. Somebody's got to pay. Somebody's got to pay the piper on this one, and I think it's got to be Mel. Jon's in a horrible situation here. The woman that brought him back to life is now got issues in her closet. She's done some bad things, but I think he's got to let her pass. He might not. There's some honor involved here. We don't know what Jon will do, but I think Mel will pay the piper at some point, folks. You reap what you sow. Back beyond the wall, we've got Bran here. Looks like he's in front of a werewood, folks. Does he need to be in the werewood to talk and get into the past? I don't think so. I think Bran's strong enough to do this on his own. He's still with Benjen. He's still with Mira. I hope they come past the wall. It would be so sweet that when the wall falls down, that Bran and Mira are running towards Winterfell. Oh, and yes, folks, you heard that right. The wall is coming down. Bran is going to be involved. He's going to be running, and it's going to be serious. Here we've got Mr. Harpy himself. Dario, hand in mouth, talking to Daenerys, and we don't know what it's going to be about. Is it going to be going to Westeros? Is it going to be her asking him to lead her army and be her general? I don't know, but it looks serious, folks. They still got a romantic relationship, and it looks like that relationship's going to continue. This scene here, for the life of me, I have not been able to figure it out. It looks like Marine. It looks like it could possibly be outside of King's Landing. I don't know who this guy is. I thought it was Dario, but it's not. It looked like one of the masters, the poor one, the lowborn one, but I don't know. I mean, if it is the lowborn master leaving Marine, then he's going to go tell the masters what the deal is. He's got to tell the other masters to screw off. She's got 3 dragons, almost fully grown. There's nothing they can do. They destroyed our fleet. Time to put their tails between their legs and shovel on back. Slavery's over in Slaver's Bay. Dany's got to head to Westeros now. And finally, the last scene, we've got Dany and Tyrion pondering, thinking, getting the motivation to get to Westeros, in my opinion, deciding their fate, deciding what they're going to do. They've got the Ironborn, they've got the Dothraki, they've got 3 almost grown dragons. I mean, it's time to go, folks. Next season, the wind's a winner. Everything's getting into place to fight the White Walkers. This is serious. The 3 heads of the dragon, in my opinion, are Dany, Jon, and Tyrion. Tyrion is almost her best advisor at this point. This is something serious. Tyrion has risen up. This is how you know how great of a hero Tyrion is. Yes, folks, I called him a hero. I believe he's a hero. I believe he's going to have the knowledge to beat the White Walkers. I believe he will be a key catalyst in the wars to come. Well, there it is. There's my take on the preview for the finale episode of Game of Thrones, Winds of Winter. Please like, please subscribe, and please enjoy. The King of the North out.